Hey everybody, welcome to External Secrets Community Meeting. I'm Gustavo. As a typical reminder, we have a code of conduct. Don't be jerks. Be nice to each other. Treat each other nicely with respect. Having said that, we don't have any new members to welcome, so I think we can go over our action items. So the first one, also to mention one of the items we had in our previous meeting, I wasn't here, was to have a GA readiness meeting that happened. The meeting notes of that call are onto the HackMD link. The conclusions there was if we wanted to do some cleanup work, we would need to invest some time and effort. Because it's not going to be an easy task. I had the action item to actually go over it and check with Container Solutions if we have the available collaborators, resources to do so. It seems that we do have resources, but it would be as a learning experience, which might mean that it is going to be not as fast. I mean, it's going to be on the time of the collaborators that are basically learning. So this is something that I would like to double check what we should do next. Hey Seb.
Hello. Sorry, I'm late.
So I will just repeat what I said because it's actually important. No worries. Let me just put the meeting links here as well. So I did the double check with Container Solutions to see if anyone could actually pick the hard working tasks on ESO, the whole provider separation on CRDs, etc.
Mhm.
We would have resources for that, but it would be for learning purposes, meaning it would probably take a time more than what we would normally take to do the chore, the task itself, as part of the learning process that people would take on. So I did that as a meeting point because it was a previous action item that I had just to check it like I did. There is
Yeah,
availability, just beware that it's for learning, so we might need to do some cleanup as well if we think it is needed.
I think it's still good. I think it's still it would be better than not having it. So
Awesome. So I will confirm with Ben, basically. Let me put here just the conclusion of it.
wait, that's the conclusion. What I just said, Moritz, are you? Do you agree?
Yeah, I guess. No, I mean it's perfect that we get some resources out of that.
Yeah,
In any case, if we see that it is taking too long, we can simply just skip it, right? That would be the other.
yeah,
So I
Yep.
don't think we really lose anything.
yeah. Indeed.
That was a point that I wanted to bring. I didn't create the missing issues from our meeting, from our GA prep meeting, so I bring this over as an action item. We'll do that. The next topic that we have on our agenda notes is release the 0.9.2.
Yeah, that's what a user requested. There were a couple of PRs. I think it's like 30-ish something commits with a couple of fixes, new features. I think it will be fine to just release them. The other thing is that I just wanted to quickly get some feedback from you because I will be on vacation from coming Friday on, and then I'll be off for like 2.5 weeks. So I guess it would be bad if I drop a release and then I'm gone. So I guess there should be someone to just in case some issues arise, we have
And
some capacity to
probably
help fix this.
some other people to actually drop the release because I think with the new process of cutting branches on 0.8 as well is a process that at least I'm not familiar with. So probably have some tryout before you go on vacations would be better.
Yeah, we can also try. So the thing is, I just have like tomorrow to prep the release, or like today in the evening. Not sure if we find the time to pair on that. Apart from that, like most of the stuff is like I updated the documentation and the like the release process docs, so I guess everyone should be able to pick it up. It should be fairly straightforward, but you never know if you
There
done
are
it
some
before, then
bumps
it's not
still
obvious.
to merge, right?
Yeah, I just opened a PR to bump the recent dependencies.
Okay, once that PR is merged, I can try to take it on my own, see how far I can go, and if needed, I'll ping you tomorrow to see whenever you're available so we can do it together.
Maybe we can pair during, to do that, Gustavo. I would like
Also
to
good.
be involved too. Yeah.
Also good. So I'll sync up with you, Seb. Today I don't have more time left because I am full of appointments, doctor appointments. But I'll ping you tomorrow morning,
Yeah.
Canada time. We find a slot.
Perfect.
Awesome. And then if we have troubles, then we ping Marts. You'll be on-call support.
Yeah, sure. Sounds good.
Let me put here. And then we got to know the process, which we should be familiar with. That was the whole point of doing that before. Okay. Do we have any other points in the agenda? Otherwise, we only have some action items to go over.
Nope.
Okay, so just going over the action items that we had. From the previous community meeting, asking Slack regarding meeting time. What is this meeting about? Was the one that we had?
It's about our
Community meeting.
bi-weekly community meeting to just adapt the times to maybe just have an alternating shift or something like that to accommodate other time zones as well. I completely forgot about that. That was, I don't know, like 2 weeks ago or maybe even longer. I didn't find the time to do that. Yeah, the other one is to maintain onboarding docs. I didn't find the time to start with that yet.
The other ones are from our meeting, is the provider versioning strategy, how it would look like in theory. I added some comments on it on the issue, but it's far from being a good document around it, so I need to write it more. The Secret Story V1 design, this is also one thing that got carried away. We need to basically just be sure that the issue is there, that it's fully mapped, and guide the direction there. And create issues for the action items and missing bits that do not have action items. I will do that. That's the bit that I didn't do. Are we missing anything?
I don't think so.
Is this going to be one of the fastest community meetings ever then?
I mean, I guess we can also go
PRs.
over PRs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do a PR review. Meaning it's time to screen share. Ooh. Can I do a screen share while I share a tab? No, it's
We will find out.
You want to like double share or?
It's because in order to do the recording on Jitsi, I need to do a screen share.
Oh, I see.
So, I will try to do one thing, but from now on, maybe the recording will stop. So if that's the case, I'm sorry, audience. We're trying our best here. Having said that, let me try to put a share this tab. Don't wave it.
Goodbye to the millions of people watching us on YouTube.
Things will work out, I think. Or maybe if one of you could share, because then I'm sure it would work.
All right.
Yeah, sure. I can do that. Share entire screen, I guess.
Oh, actually, I think it worked. Okay, but yeah, perfect. I think now we're good.
Right.
Thank you.
Sharing.
You can see it?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Then I guess I can start here. Wait a second. Did we just pass the 3,000 stars? Oh no, we're just pretty... No,
we're just pretty close.
50-ish. So the first two, that's what I just started working on to update dependencies for main and the 0.8 release. What else? We introduced retry settings support for HashiCorp Vault. I think Shuai was giving some feedback there, and the contributor was quite active. So I think this is pretty much work in progress.
Ongoing, yes, awesome.
Yeah. What else? Infinite reconcile loop with merge secret. 2 weeks ago. Most recent comment from Shuai like 5 days ago. I guess just waiting for user feedback. Yeah, I guess we can just wait for this one until get some feedback. It doesn't look like it's stale or so. Any other comments on that? Did you took a look at it, or?
No, and I'm surprised that we have infinite loop reconciliation after bumping the whole code for the merge.
Yeah, I don't know. I tried to reproduce that as well because we had like a couple of issues. One was via Slack. The other one, there is already an open issue that is linked here, I believe. Yeah, it's this one. I guess like there are a couple of problems. Most of them are related to Argo CD. It looked like, but I'm not 100% sure about that because I wasn't able to reproduce it. At least the ones related to Argo CD, and this one is, I think, the idea to have like multiple external secrets with merge policy, with creation policy merge, and that kind of conflicts because of the data hash that is computed like on an individual basis, and they can't be merged together. And I think this is what the contributor is trying to fix.
Okay.
Right. A new provider for OpenStack Barbican. I was reviewing that, and I just pinged the
Contributor, okay.
contributor, Bruker feedback. I mean, like I reviewed it and it was working, though there's just one like a design issue that we need to go through because the provider expects users to have a serialized JSON in a config map. Where, like a lot of fields are in there, and that's just something we can just simply store on the provider, like auth URL, username, password, user domain, stuff like that. We can just simply store it on the CRD instead of having the user serialize that in a config map. Yeah, but apart from that, it looks good, and yeah, I was testing it. What else? Tracing this is still a draft. Oh yeah, there were no changes yet.
Okay.
I'm quickly going to ask. For to support fleet workload identity.
On the same PR, okay. Is the bump of the fleet workload identity also on the GCP one for this one? I need to double check. Okay.
I think the contributor asked for review.
Let me add an action item here. What's this PR number?
2410. The next one is a fix ACR pull generator. I also pinged Yuri just a couple of minutes ago for an update. Yeah, this is a especially tricky one because the ACR pull generator, or the generator isn't working anymore if you use Azure workload identity. And it was working before. I mean, I have no idea what happened in the meantime. Maybe it was just some unsupported sort of authentication feature that we were using or so. I don't know. It suddenly just stopped working, and I have no idea. And I wasn't able to fix the issue on my own. So I guess it would be great if you can take a look at it or somewhere else, because otherwise I think we just have to deprecate and remove the API, or at least the specific one for workload identity, or ask for Microsoft support. I don't know.
From the proposed change, if the proposed change actually works, maybe it was just a small bug.
No, I tried that out.
It's not as simple. Okay.
It's not as simple as that, unfortunately. Yeah, I tried. I tried it to. Well, I did run his code and try to work it with worker identity, but it's not working, unfortunately.
Yes.
The push secret update. Yeah, so the one thing that I was missing is, so I took a look at the diagrams draw. I opened that up in the browser editor,
Yeah.
and I figured that there's a tab missing because you have like two more diagrams. One is the push secret basic, and the other one push secret backup PNG. That one, and I just couldn't find it in the There's no tab for it, and I also.
Okay.
So maybe you just forgot to save it when you had the editor open.
Okay. I checked it out. I didn't understand from the first. Okay, but now I didn't see this explanation, so it's okay.
Yeah. In case you don't have it, you can just let me know. Then I can recreate that graphic.
No, I can recreate it. I mean, it's something that I created, right?
I mean, if you're low on time or so, I can just take that over. That's just a simple task that I can just do.
No, I'll do it. You have a lot of simple tasks. Let me help.
Awesome, cool. Thanks. What else? Journal tickets, store. I think that's to make the secret key.
Oh, this
optional, I
one.
think.
Yeah, this one was the one that we started a discussion on the thread, if I recall correctly.
On the issue or where?
Because this is a kind of a workaround feature in order to not implement data from on the push secret. So the idea is that if we don't specify a secret key, the whole secret is going to be sent instead of only. And the issue with that is that if we eventually extend push secret to have merge capabilities, we're going to be in hell, because the provider interface for push secret will be only a data slice, a string slice, a byte slice, sorry, not a map. So this will create a lot of conflicts. So as a workaround feature, cool, but there are some downsides of it, and it would feel weird for some providers. I put that on my last comments.
Mm-hmm. Okay. How are we going to proceed with that? Should we just say that we basically don't want to do it that way, but instead move on to create a design proposal for data from?
Honestly, I don't see many use cases that we need to merge different push secrets. So I'm not sure if we actually want to have the data from capability.
You're saying we don't necessarily need it.
Exactly.
From. Okay. Okay, so then we could potentially use it as it is, because we don't really know if we want to have this merge policy with existing secrets.
That's the beauty of Alpha 4 push secret, at least, right? So this change, which makes the secret key not mandatory, we could possibly have it and then not maybe deprecate it, or not even deprecate it, just not support it if we decide that data from is a better approach.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, it makes sense. I guess, yeah, okay, sure. But then we need to... Yeah, I guess we don't necessarily need to provide an upgrade path for users. Then they just, okay, but this is a tricky one to upgrade. I'm just thinking about, because then we...
Before bumping push secret to beta, if we decide that data from is the way forward and not empty secret key, we just create another v1 alpha 1 that is not compatible. So it will be a bump from ESO version X to X plus 1, which push secrets have breaking changes. We just put that push secrets have breaking changes on release notes.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Makes
And
sense.
then we respect, if we want to be very, 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 I don't know, formal, we bump the API version to V1 Alpha 2 as well.
Yeah,
That would be
makes
optional.
sense. Yeah. So then we have like both. We have the secret key optional and the data from, and then people can just migrate to the new approach potentially.
And if people want to convert, then we just fail the conversion. Yes.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Makes sense. Do you want to write a comment on that? I guess like it has been quite a while since the PR received the last comment. So maybe the contributor can finish that PR up, then we can make use of it. If not, then I can just take it over and I can just drop on a comment.
I already have the comment written even on the meeting notes. I would just copy paste.
Okay. I didn't see that. Okay. So it's just 4 more PRs to go. Resolve find by name and Mitterwerkfunk. That's from Imran. That's also a quite old one.
Oh, this one even is related to the. It's one of the items that we need for GA. It makes the find by name and find by tags an AND operation instead of an OR operation for Vault. So this one, we probably want to pick it up.
Yeah, but we work on this one. I work on this one with Imran. What is it missing?
Things are broken, basically.
Fix the linter and...
Yeah, it's just a linting issue.
Ah, okay. I'll take it because I work on this one with him. Yeah.
Awesome.
Right, cool.
Onboard base, I'm not comfortable with it yet. There are a lot of things that they're just pushing that it's not doable, but I think it's doable. They didn't bump the PR to not be on draft. So I'm like, I will ping them and say, hey, sorry about this, but I still would like to see at least deletion policy implemented.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Secrets. This one is approved.
Yes, this one is approved. I already bumped quite a few times. I think I need to bump again and then press the merge because now it's already diverging again.
Oh no, enable auto merge. Okay, yeah, okay, I see. Cool. All right.
Actually, I thought about the wrong one. This is the cloak secrets, not the one that I wanted to talk about. Sorry, I don't know the status of this one.
This is just documentation, it looks like.
Yeah, it's how to set up webhook to work with cloak secrets, if I recall correctly.
Let's see, what was the latest comment here? I think I guess I approved it already, so it should be fine.
There should be the conflict only on the makedocs.yaml file because we added more documentation.
I can wrap that up and I can bump that. After the dependency updates.
And then the last one was the one that we already fixed it, committed it, bumped a few times with main. I will bump and click the button now.
Yeah, cool. So the conflicts are in the controller, so no dependencies. Okay, so it won't conflict if I merge the dependency updates. Cool, all right. So I think that was it.
Cool.
Anything else that requires attention?
Not that I am aware of. I think we are in a good shape. Next, maybe 2 meetings, we might want to discuss GA plans, seeing how things are happening, if Container Solutions resources are available, if we have people working on, how is everything going. We can start to have these discussions.
Cool.
Nice. Cool.
All
Sounds
right.
good.
See
See
you
you
all.
guys. Enjoy
Bye-bye.
your vacations, Moritz.
Yeah, thank you. I will do.
Don't bring your computer.
Yeah, I absolutely won't. Absolutely won't.
Good.
Awesome.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
guys.
See ya. Cheers.
Now I need to stop recording before everything. Thank you all for joining.